got to be kidding me. 11 degrees. Got a new paint job on my van. Looking good. We're here. We're at my beloved Stormwatch Comics. And we've only got 15 minutes, so we got to get in there and make this fast. They want to close, I'm sure. This right away is interesting. This Batman. Can I see that one? Yeah. It's like Bob left that for me. Bat auction, everything must go. Oh, that's nice. That issue looks familiar. Just past the Dunkin' Donuts. Not today, Satan. Alright, I'm home. Let's go through these. And then I got both of these just because, first of all, I don't want to wait anymore. Gary Frank. Gary Frank is awesome. And I had to get this black and white cover just because I love his line work so much. You know, he does pullouts differently than I do. Like he doesn't really like in a way he does, but he'll just do kind of lines. He doesn't do thick to thins. But look at how, I mean, this takes guts right here to do line work like this on a woman's face. Just I mean, that's really cool, daring stuff, and it looks great. I mean, you pull back and you just see texture. I admire him a lot. And then this is issue number 2. Yeah, it's just great. I mean, look at this scratchy stuff. I mean, this is the expression here on his face is wonderful. It does look like something that's coming from my heart. Like it looks like something that I would do too. But I mean, just he's a daredevil with the way he puts lines down. And then the detail, just all the, look at the watch. Look at that incredibly detailed watch. Oh, Gary Frank, mwah. Splendid. So they sold me on a bunch of issues of Justice League because Christopher Priest has taken over. Pete Woods is drawing this. Pete Woods is a pretty good artist. You know, I don't know. Am I gonna like this? I want to see more action. Really nice layouts by Pete. Really nice. That's interesting. The Flash running there. I mean, I'll give him a read, you know. I'll try it out. Oh, wait, no. Where's my other? Okay, so this one. Oh, I have 34 through 36 to read. Just if you know, if this is going to hook me, these 3 issues should do it. This is a pretty good cover right here. This Wonder Woman and Batman one. Yeah. All right. Try it out. Listen, Howard Porter. This makes me so happy. Like it's just so familiar to me. Hold on a second. Let me turn this light off so there's no glare. It's so familiar to me. His style is absolutely wonderful. He draws a great Flash. I bought this because this is just, I mean, what a great layout on this cover here. And I love seeing these villains in the background. I didn't look to see which villains they were. So I guess there's Weather Wizard and Tar Pit, Heat Wave maybe. Is that Mirror Master, Captain Cold? Who is this right here? It might be a new villain that I don't know. But I like seeing these little rogues kind of chilling in the corner there. And the lab equipment. He's got... Who's inking him now? I miss John Dell. But let me see. I mean, I'm trying to find his signature and maybe see who the inker is. Cover art. Howard Porter. It looks like he's inking himself. He's inking himself on this. It's very cool. Yeah, I bought this just for the cover. I mean, Scott McDaniel's doing the interiors. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's good to see him again. I miss him from doing Nightwing way back when. I don't know what he's been doing since, but he's a good match on the Flash. Envious. I would like to do an issue of this just to fill in, you know. Got an Aquaman. This artist here is really good. Yeah, I mean, okay, so his name is Riccardo Federici. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Yeah, he has a very photorealistic style. I don't think it's inked. I think it's just digitally colored from pencils. And I like this. I like this guy here, the Hammerhead Man. Yeah, this is. I mean, this looks about as good as Aquaman can look. Look at that. Let's check this out too. I'll read it. This is my guy right here, though. This is my guy. I love Dave Finch's work. I love it. I absolutely love it. He's a great guy too. I love Dave Finch, but I get excited when I see Dave Finch's stuff on the stands. Like, I actually want to buy Dave Finch's work. And I went into the comic shop and was like, "Where's Finch? What's he doing?" Because I haven't been in here in 2.5 months, and what is Finch up to? And I remember seeing that he was doing this story called I Am Bane. I was only able to find one issue of it, but look at this cover. I love his chunky blacks here. I love all he does this stuff really well, this kind of image style, but he does it so it's so pleasing. Taking a lot of chances with just chunky black shapes here for the shadows, a lot of wonderful veins, a lot of texture. This is a meme that I think could die at any point now. Enough of the villains standing over the defeated bodies of the heroes, or vice versa. That's been done to death, and I'm sick of it. But I don't really care. Look at everything he drew. Love Dave Finch. And this is where he belongs. He was doing Wonder Woman for a little while, and it was all right. But I mean, he should be drawing stuff like this, like Batman and villains kicking the crap out of each other. Like, this is what he's for. Oh, it's exciting. All right, so that's my Dave Finch book. Did I get any more new ones? Oh yeah, they talked me into getting this. I look, whatever, because they were like, oh, it's got Cold War stuff in it. You can see the Rosenbergs get executed, and I'm like, what, really? I don't know if I see that. Let me see. There's Lillian Hellman is in this. Testa Feinberg. This is what really bugs me, is this Stephen Colbert guy. I mean, I can't stand Stephen Colbert. Can't stand him. But he's in here, so that bugs me. And here's this has got to be Julius Rosenberg being strapped into the electric chair. And there's Ethel Rosenberg. One little problem there. I mean, they shaved their heads. That's what you do when you get electrocuted. So that doesn't look like her, and that's not what she looked like when she was being executed. I wasn't there, but I'm just saying. Also, I got this, tremendously enjoyed it. I already read this. Charles Soule is one of my favorite writers. Phil Noto is a really, really good artist. I like his painted work, so I was happy to see that he was just drawing. He was just doing pen and ink here. I really wanted to see him break it down and just do lines. Phil is, he's got a really, really neat style, and it's fun to kind of visit. It's fun to visit with the X-Men. I have a thing in my heart for the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. I mean, they're the two books, the two teams that really won me over and made me love comics. So I really, this was pretty good. I mean, here's Proteus. That's interesting. This was a great book. I don't think I'll be reading that one though. All right, and then I got some old stuff. They talked me into this. I didn't even know they had it. Like, actually, they didn't talk me into it. This is just, I saw it behind the counter, and I was like, what? Superman number 300. And I just thought, wow, I really like this. Really like it. I like the way it looks. It looks like it's going to be Kurt Swan. Yeah, Kurt Swan. And, and Bob Oxner, who is the guy who draws all the Jerry Lewis Adventures books that I've got. This is just great. Now, when I go to the shop, I will make one complaint. They don't have old books that are in the kind of condition that I like. But I don't care. I'll buy them anyway, just because I want to give my local comic shop my money. But I mean, I saw this and I went, this is not that's not for me. I will not treat this book with care. I won't, like I do my other books. I won't. I will read this in the bathtub, because it's just. I realized that somebody preserved this. This is from 1976. So somebody preserved this for nearly 40 years. Its life is over. It's reached my hands, and I will do with it what I want, because it's just not in good enough condition. I'll recycle it probably after I've read it. Just kidding. See, some of these books I see people with, I mean, it's like, hey, this this book has been graded, CGI graded to be a 0.5. I'm like, just pulp it. Like, why are you keeping that thing alive? It's almost like it's abuse to keep that thing alive. Here's more of the same. I mean, I've never read an adventure comics before, and Superboy and the Legion are kind of foreign to me. I don't know very much about them. I know the characters, but I've never read one of the books because as a kid, I just went, this isn't cool. I love Saturn Girl. Love Saturn Girl. And if I could just take this character out and give her her own series, that would be good. I always used to tell Jeff Johns that, like, let's just do Saturn Girl. Because I think she's cool. And look at her, she's pretty. We could hook her up. This is another book that's just, it's been beaten, It looks like it was rolled up and used to smack a dog. And that disturbs me. But, like I said, I will enjoy it, and I will not necessarily take good care of it. It's not going to go, it might go in my rack. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, let's see. They're like, oh, we have this for you. This is good. All right. I'll buy that. I didn't even look at the condition, though. And it's pretty nice. It's got the stress marks here on the spine. But, yeah. I love these old horror comics. They're wonderful. I wish that Bernie Wrightson drew it. And Bernie Wrightson would be a reason to shell out for absolutely any horror comic, any comic, period. Let's see. Interesting that there are no credits in the book in the front. That bugs me. Huh. That's weird. That kid looks like Bobby Kennedy. Alright. And then 2 more books. Adventure Comics, another one. Beaten, but look, it's got Bizarro Superboy. You gotta get that. I don't know who this is. Legionnaires, my camera eye can project any event I've ever seen, like this fight between Superboy and Bizarro. Who has a more unique power? I have, but I dare not reveal it. Well, dude, all you have is a camcorder for a brain. Like, it's a big deal. Projects, I mean, that's nice, but it's not a big deal. And that anyone with an iPhone can pretty much do what you're doing. Mystery Lad. Yeah, we would have to find out the secret power of Mystery Lad. And we will inside. This is the one that I had to have, though, because this one has... okay, so it's Saturn Girl, and she seems to be marrying this guy here. Who is this? This Electric Lad or Electric Boy or something like that. I'm telling you, it's embarrassing. My knowledge of the Legion of Superheroes is nil. I've never read. I read what Jeff Johns and Gary Frank did when they kind of relaunched him a little bit. Lightning Lad. Okay. But I've never read the old book, so I plan to read these 3 issues that I just bought and kind of try to get up to speed. Over the years, I've been. They ask, people come and they ask me to draw some of these characters as commissions, so I know them kinda. And when the DC Direct action figures came out of these characters, I bought them all. So I kind of I don't know. They're all very familiar. I need to read up on them, and that's what I'll do. A laugh a minute with the Cuckoo Bird. Hi, Gramps. How do you like the guitar? Fine, but how come you gave it to me? So you won't pick on me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that moment of frivolity was shattered. All right, so you won't pick on me. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh yeah? Have some Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Haha, I get my laughs one way or the other. I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, anyway, these are the comics I got today from my local comic shop. It's Saturday, but, what did you get this week? Let me know.